Hey YouTube, and thanks for watching Junkworks Garage. Well, we're doing an update on the Neverland ATV cover here for my Razor. I am so far very happy with it. Unfortunately, this thing has been sitting here all winter long, and most of the time I've taken it out, I think once since I did that video of covering this up, and then the rest of the time it's just been sitting here. We have had rain, snow, sleet, hail, sun. It's in the sun. If it's sunny out, it's in the sun most of the day as well. We've had like record-setting winds as well again. So as far as I can see, it has held up very well. It hasn't even really sun faded or anything like that. Now I will say the orange handles have faded a little bit, as well as in that video I talked about just putting it on and seeing how well it would hold on. It blew off twice when I did that, but since I put on the straps down here, I think that was also in the video, I just put a ratchet strap all the way around the bottom. It actually did end up, last time I pulled it off and put it on, it ended up over the tire here, but the thing is more than big enough for this rig, and I have a lift on it now as well, and I don't have any problems with it. So I'm happy with the size. If anything, it's a little bit too big. It has not blown off since I put the ratchet straps around there. Every time I put those on, I have absolutely no problems whatsoever, and I still think that would be a lot easier than doing the straps that come with it. So that is also up to you. Now I'm going to go ahead and pull this off because I want to take a look inside, see how well it did. I don't know if you can see around it, but there is a ton of leaves all over the place, and it definitely rained and snowed on it pretty bad. So I want to look inside and see if anything got wet, and see if anything blew like up inside or anything like that. So we got that off of there now. I will say there's definitely a few leaves right here, and quite honestly I don't know if these may have fallen on it before I put this on last time, because everything looks fairly dry. Even where we got some mud in here and stuff like that, you couldn't really see it all that much. It's definitely dried up on the seats here. In fact, it might be so good I'm hoping that's not a little bit of maybe mold. I don't know. I also see a few leaves down there in the seat, but like you can see, the mud down there is dried up on the floor pretty well, so I do believe it is fairly good as far as it being water resistant or waterproof. I do question the validity of the air pockets that are in it, just for the fact I do wonder if this is a little bit of fuzzy mold going on in there. So I'm going to leave this open and let it breathe for a while, and maybe check those pockets and make sure that they're opened up a little better, because I do wonder yet again if that is just some mold. It almost looks like it. So not real happy with that part of it as far as that's concerned. Everything else, I think it's done a good job of keeping the wet off, keeping most of the stuff out as far as that's concerned. And I did put this thing away kind of muddy, and it might have been somewhat wet mud, so it might be my fault that there was more moisture in there. I probably should hose this thing off, let it dry real good before I put it away. I'm going to end it here. I'm pretty happy with it. We'll have to do some more testing. I will put in below how long it's been since I bought this thing, and there was a couple months where I did have it in my garage as well, I think, where I put on the lift and a few other things like that. So really it hasn't been out here the entire time, but most of it. Now get out there and get your junk working. Thanks for watching Junk Works Garage, where I'm proud to say I'm a jack of all and master of none. You all have a good one.